All right, so let's go over our homework. Number 1, 8 more than 1/4 of D. Nathan.
1/4 and D plus 8.
What does of mean? Think back to percent. Of means not division. Multiplication. 1/4 of D.
Of D what? 8.
Number 2, 5 less than twice a number. Mia.
5 minus 2 minus 10.
What does than mean? What does than mean? Reverse the order. So, how is it supposed to be written?
Well, 10 times 2 minus 5.
Number 3, 7 increased by the product of 2 numbers. Do we need to reverse the order for this one? No. So, 7 increased by the product of 2 numbers. Yes.
7 plus n times n.
That'll work. I just used 2 different variables.
Oh, n times n.
Mm. All right, number 4, 1/2 of some number. One half of means what? Multiply. So 1/2 of some number. Number 5, a number m plus 6 times n. That one should be pretty easy.
M plus 6 times n.
M plus 6 times n. That one was pretty straightforward. Number 6 should be really easy too, Brandon.
M plus n.
Good. Number 7, 34 divided by x. That one's pretty easy too. Number 8, the quotient of 2 numbers subtracted from 20. What does from mean? Reverse the order. Number 9. The product of 6 and 3 less than the number. You got it? Go ahead, Mia.
6 times 3 minus x.
6 times. What does than mean? Than. Reverse it.
So
10. Nathan.
N times, no. 2 times n plus 8.
Twice the sum of a number and 8. This is going to be like that one we did the other day. When I said twice the sum of x and y. All right, any questions? Any questions? All right, we're going to make a new entry in our journals today. Combining like terms. Combining like terms. Don't forget to write your page number at the bottom. I'm on page 38. Your focus question. Well, what are like terms? All right, first let's review what a term is in an expression. Give me some examples. Give me some examples. What's a term? What does it look like? In an expression. In an expression. You might need to flip back a couple pages. Get an example. Nathan?
It's a number in an expression. Like
Okay, give me an example.
10
10.
and 5 and also 5x.
5x. Any more? You can also have like y squared. Or you can also have multiple variables that are multiplied together, such as x times y squared. Okay? Who remembers what a coefficient is? Coefficient. What's coefficient? Good. Coefficient is the number in front of a variable. So, in this example, what is my coefficient? Five. What about, in this example, what is my coefficient? Nope. Y is my variable. No, if it was 0, there wouldn't be a y there. 1. Remember, 1 is understood to be in front of any variable that doesn't have a number in front of it. Alright, what if I say negative y? Yeah, it's like negative 1. Good. Alright, good. Alright, so let's talk about combining like terms and what is considered like terms and what is not considered like terms. I'm going to scroll up. Alright, for example, say I have 12 apples, 5 bananas, 12 apples, 5 bananas, 10 carrots, 4 bananas. I'm going to make a valid point here. 3 apples, 2 carrots. Say this is what's in my picnic basket and Joe's picnic basket. And we want to see how much we have together. Okay? Now, let's take that same example and let's simplify all that wordiness. And let's give each word one variable. So 12 what? Let's do A for apples. Alright, plus 5 B for bananas. Okay? Plus 10. Okay? Plus 4B. Plus 3A. Plus 2C. Okay. So now we want to combine them. Well, can you add apples and bananas together? No, they're not the same. So we add apples and apples, bananas and bananas, and carrots and carrots. So what I like to do whenever I have to do combining like terms, I like to circle, square, star the ones that have the same variables. So I'm going to put a box around the A's. And remember, that sign, if this was a subtraction sign here, you would put that subtraction sign in with that 3A because it's the sign directly in front of the coefficient. Okay, so now I'm going to circle the B's. And let's underline the C's. Pen's not wanting to write. There we go. Alright. So how many A's do I have? I have two different ones. So when I combine them, what do I get? 12 and 3. So I have 15 A's. Alright, now let's do my B's. How many B's do I have? 9. I have 9 B's. Okay, when I combine them, is that going to be positive or negative? Positive. So I'm going to put a plus sign right here. Okay? How many C's do I have? Positive or negative? Alright, let's look at one more example, and then we're going to talk about the difference between like terms and unlike terms. But if I said 12R minus 8 minus 12, what are my like terms? How many R's do I have? 12, and it's just that one, right? Okay. I'm going to circle it. Alright, what about this? I have minus 8 minus 12. Are those like terms? Are they like terms? Yes or no? Yes, raise your hand. No, raise your hand. Why not? Okay, they're two different numbers. So if I said, let's go back to last semester. If I said, okay, do this math problem, could you do that? Can you do 8 minus 12? Well, can you do a negative number?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are these like terms? Yes. Alright, so this is my only R, so it's just going to be 12R. Can y'all see that? Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. And then what is negative 8 minus 12? Same sign, add and keep. Same sign, add and keep. Same sign. They are both negative, so you add them and keep the sign the same. Yeah, negative 20. Right here. 12R minus 20. Alright, I'm going to erase this because I'm going to put a chart right here. Alright, so on one side put like terms. And on the other side put unlike terms. Alright, so if we have terms like 3x and 5x, those are like terms. But if we have something like 7x and 7y, even though they have the same coefficient, they are not like terms. They do not have the same variable. 7x and 7y. Now, We did this example earlier, but say we have -4 and +9. Those are like terms. You can do that. An example of an unlike term would be 3a and 3a squared. A squared means you're multiplying 3 times a, whereas this is just 3 times a. So, for instance, if you have 2ab to the third power and 4ab to the third power, you can combine those two. But if it's missing part of the variables, such as 2c and 2cd, you cannot combine those. All right, just a couple housekeeping things when we write or combining like terms. Variables and coefficients are always written first. Secondly, you write constants last. One more. If you have more than one variable, list the variables in A, B, C order. Just like I did with the example of the apples, bananas, and carrots. I wrote A, then B, then C.